this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And it's up and no good. Kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the... and they stop him at the 21. They love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. Looking to throw on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Frazier. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
They pick up half of it. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
Stopped at the 44 after a 5-yard gain. They go back to work. Wide receiver going in motion. Give to the back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
Yeah, a lot of times you want those big plays. You want those splash plays, but sometimes you're going to take some losses. You're not going to run the football overly well, but if you continue to run it, you can at least create some balance. You at least have the threat of it. Otherwise, you're just going to abandon it, and now it's just going to be a passing game.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
These RPO runs, they're like body blows. I like them because it just sort of chips away at a defense. You'll take these kind of games all game long. You keep running the football this way, you're going to keep moving.
Earning on the Jets. He gets it to the 38-yard line, and they'll pick up a fresh set of downs.
You know, the RPO game now in college football really puts the defense in a bind, and it forces them just to freeze a half second as they try to distinguish between the running back and the quarterback. Who's keeping the football? On that play, it was the running back, and he made him pay.
Looking for a physical attack from the gunner. Tackle is made at the 27. Let's give him 10 yards on the play, and it is enough for a first down.
Really, really good decision-making by the quarterback. Don't get greedy. Yes, I can make reads, and I can pull it, and I can throw it all to the yard. If I can take 10-plus yards and continue to do that and continue to be smart with my decision-making, this offense is going to be very difficult to stop.
Not the most productive half for this offense so far, but finally starting to get it in gear. 1st and 10. They'll go to the ground. Thrust that arm out. Able to make the tackle, but not before he gets 5 yards down to the 21.
I don't know, man. If I'm on defense here and I'm watching the way my D-line's getting manhandled, I might have to put more guys in the box. I might have to sacrifice his safety and try to get more hats close to the line of scrimmage to slow this running back down, because the RPO game's been a problem.
Quarterback on the keeper. Fights off a defender.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
The Tigers will snap it on 1st and 10. To the run, it's Alston. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line.
Listen, you got to be able to know what play to call and what hole to go through. Like the line blocks for a certain hole. Good job getting through the hole, getting what was blocked, getting a nice positive gain, making your situation really good on the next down.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. down, they'll go to the air. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Great recognition by the defense on that pass play. They knew exactly who the quarterback was going to, and they got there quick.
On third down through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Simmons. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. And after that short completion, what will they do now? Just a few inches to go.
Yeah, and you wanted to get the ball out quick, and you wanted your receiver to make the play for you to get the first down. You don't now. Decision time, fourth and short.
Despite failing earlier on fourth down, they will try again here. They'll immediately call timeout. And you go read any book you want to, any analytical measure, and it will tell you, go for it. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's not going to get there. Stop short on fourth down.
You know, offensively in that situation, fourth down, you're throwing for it, everything has to go right, or someone just needs to be able to make a play to keep the drive alive. They couldn't get it done, and now the offense is coming off the field.
Let's see if this offense can get out of a hole as they start this drive at their own 8. Run the gun, the ground game. Wide open space. And what a huge play for this offense after that great run.
Every time he touches the ball, you can feel the excitement from this home crowd because Palmer, he can go the distance with that game-breaking speed.
You're right, David. He's a special talent. I'll tell you, these fans, they come here to see this guy play because he has game-breaking speed. Stuckey can't coach. You saw it on that play.
This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. So now it's second and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And this offense is feeling it as they rip off a big chunk of yardage, and they've got it on the 22.
Right, second quarter, getting closer to the half. Offense is still having a lot of success stringing some first downs together. Defense is going to need to figure something out before they get to halftime.
The 22 on first and 10. He'll do it himself on the draw. He's all the way down to the 3. An electric run has him set up.
I'm not sure what the quarterback saw on that one, but that was a very quick decision to take off and run with it and try to get his offense some positive yards.
Gators have it in scoring position on first and goal. Trying to pound their way in. They finally get a hold of him, knocking him down behind the line of scrimmage. He had been running wild.
And And you got to get locked in the red zone. A lot of defensive coordinators will tell you, we'll give up yards, but we got to understand what we're trying to get accomplished. Great job down here near the goal line. This defense bowing their neck up and getting a big stop.
That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. The Gators headed quickly to the line. To power it in. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Gator!
Well, this offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers, and they've got to regroup here at halftime.
2-point conversion attempt is coming. They'll run play action. It's complete on the right side. He's going to be stopped short of the goal line. The 2-point attempt is no good as they are unable to extend the lead. Fair catch called for and made. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Looking downfield on first down. Makes the grab. It's Singleton. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Up-tempo for the offense. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to go up top on first down. Oh, he wants it all. He's got it inside the 15. Touchdown, Tigers. A great catch and run for 6.
And I'm not going to say that was a must-score, but that was a must-score. And this offense delivers right before the half. Everything's starting to pick up. Hopefully, now you build some momentum. You cut it to a 2-score game. You got to build on this momentum in the second half.
And he makes the extra point. So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. One more play before the teams head to the locker room. Running back searching for a hole. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Trying to impose their will with the run. And they'll just play it safe with the run right back to the line of scrimmage, and we are at halftime. So that's going to do it here in the first half. Stay tuned for the halftime break. We're just about ready to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. From their own 25-yard it up to the 35-yard line before going out of bounds.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times he'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it's still a positive game.
The Tigers have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Red pass, it's complete. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. You better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense understanding, listen, that QB is a threat. And they're going to run all kinds of options. He's going to run the football. They were dialed in, got that side of it.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the play fake. Fires left. Oh, it's picked off. That's not the start they hoped for. Got room on the return. At the 30. And they capitalized not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
Man, this is how we do it. Defensively, you go into halftime, you make adjustments, you talk about, we've seen them do this, we've seen them do that. Let's get ready for it. Let's have a plan. Plan executed. You could tell they knew what was coming, did a great job defensively, forced an interception right out the gates to start the second half.
Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. And off from the shotgun. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
Defense is about firing off, getting the offensive guys and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be, nowhere to run.
Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking for a man. It's Lagway. Got his man quickly. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way home.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Makes the catch. It's Cobb. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down.
You know, it's a nice throw by the QB there. When you're throwing to running backs, you got to make it easy on them. So you want to put it right on their body, make the catch simple, and let them go to work like they did just there, getting that first.
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got a man in the middle.
That wide receiver on the outside is dangerous. When you're playing zone coverage, it's really hard because you're not chasing him. You can't really get hands on him. You got to make sure you send more guys his direction. Maybe slide those linebackers toward that wide receiver so you got a little more help on the outside.
Wants to throw on first down. Quickly to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field, the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Just keep slinging it. Lets it fly deep downfield. Touchdown, Auburn. The offense cashing it in on that drive.
And it's now the second time this wide receiver has scored. Another outstanding job with the route. Great job securing the catch.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. Splits the uprights. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Scanning the field, it's Lagway. Quickly complete. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
That's such a great physical play by the defense because this is one of the bigger, more physical running backs you'll see in the country, and we're used to seeing him push the pile the other direction. Not that time. It's the big guys up front on defense getting penetration, and they're sending him back for a tackle failure.
He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You've got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the second half.
Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Motion from the wideout. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Got a man. It's Coleman. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in crease now. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Back to pass on second down. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
That's a throw the QB would like to have back. He just has to do a better job giving his receiver a chance to make the catch.
Trying to make sure only the Gators get out of the swamp on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Dances away. He's going to run it. Quarterback's got the first. All the way out to the 43-yard line before he's pushed out of bounds, and this offense is on the move.
Well, you just get the feeling, too, that if they're going to claw their way back in this game, his legs are going to have to be a factor. What a great job scrambling that time. Nothing open. He didn't panic. He saw some green grass. He was able to get outside away.
Gonna let it fly. He caught it. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it first and goal from the 1.
Well, this offense is showing you it doesn't take a lot of time for them to generate explosive plays through the air. Big completion on the previous play. They take another shot and hit it, and they have completely flipped the field.
And the Tigers are marching down the field. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Auburn! Fit it in the window for the score.
And this QB's starting to do some work, man. The big explosive play in the passing game. You get inside the 10, you're thinking run. Everybody thinking run. You back it up with another pass, another great throw, and quickly this offense gets right to the end zone.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Looking to throw. Makes the grab for the two-point conversion as they cut further into that lead. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. It was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well to not give back that last score. He'll bring it out. It's Hawkins. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem for your defense. Get him before he gets started.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Hand off from the gun. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Now facing a 3rd and long. To the air, it's Lagway. Under fire. Bringing the heat. Still on his feet. On the move, he fired. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
This game just feels so different than it did in the first half. After that incompletion, now setting up 4th down, they only have a 1-possession lead. Things were looking so much better earlier in the game. They're going to have to get it together throwing the football if they want to win this game.
Makes the signal, secures a fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. Comes from the 38. From the gun, they'll try the middle. And the defense snows him under after a very short gain.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Looking to fire. That's reeled in, it's Cobb. And he's almost to that 1st down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the 1st down. This crowd unhinged, trying to make sure the Gators don't back down on 3rd down. Snap it to the back. Oh, he's got a chance. There he goes. Really nice job to convert that 3rd down, and they've got it at the 33.
And running backs are so good, so talented, so elusive. You see nowadays they really have the ability to make you miss, run you over. Unbelievable effort. Nice job. You keep that going, it's going to be hard to stop.
Rides the back and leaves it on the option. Oh, he's got some space. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. What perfect execution on that big run. Everything perfectly blocked, and this guy doesn't need a lot of room.
I love how this offensive line communicates and works up front. You see guys winning their one-on-one battles. There's double teams happening. Guys are getting into the 2nd level and creating big lanes for this running back.
Runs through a tackle. There to make the tackle, and with that, we'll head into the fourth quarter. Trying to open the quarter by cashing in on this big opportunity deep in the red zone. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And if they want to take the lead, can't be thinking field goal here. They'll need a touchdown to go up in the fourth. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on second and goal. On the option. Oh, the ball popped out. That's a way to mess up a drive. Defense trying to take it back. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. To the left. Didn't find a lot of room. Let's give him 2 out to the 20.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
Looking to throw it Lagway. Get it out to the supersonic guy. And they pick up just a few on that completion. The Gators want to move quickly. They'll snap it from the gun on third down. Got it in the middle, it's Wilson. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44. And the Gators with the first and 10. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Caught over the middle, it's Brown. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover. Pick up the first. Keeps it on the draw. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Myers deep on the run. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. Back to pass, it's Lagway. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is... It was a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Back to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Gator! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And both sides of the ball late